Folks, Leigh Farnell here, and welcome. Thanks for watching. I've just come back from having a lunch with my daughter, and she runs a store, manages a store, and we're talking about an issue she has with one of her employees. And it's not an unusual issue that people have, where an employee said they were going to do something, then didn't do it. And of course, it's a modern phenomenon now that what happens is not only does a person say they're not going to do it, they actually just text you and say it's not going to happen. And then they go on as if, well, I've told you everything's okay, life will go on. And it's what I call the importance of the chat and dealing with the pile of unsaid. That when you're working with someone and there's an issue that's an unresolved issue, each time you see that person, you're reminded of the issue, they're reminded of the issue, there's the sounds of silence, the issue's not dealt with, and eventually, well, two things can happen. Either the tension builds and builds and builds and builds, and eventually there's an explosion over spilt milk or spilt paper clips over a minor issue because it's actually the major issue that's coming out, or you have to have the sorted out conversation. So I was coaching my daughter through how you actually go about having a sorted out conversation. And it does need to be sorted out because, as one of my coaches years ago said, problems are not like wine or cheese. They do not get better with age. Yet the research actually shows that in the vast majority of cases, adults, be they male or females, are afraid to actually confront, deal with, sort out the issue in a way where you have the issue sorted out and life goes on. As I said to my daughter, well, there's only two things that are going to happen here. Either you're going to sort the issue out and keep working with the person, or you're not going to sort the issue out, and there'll be tension and it'll eventually blow up, and or the person's going to leave because clearly they're going to become more and more disengaged. So you've got to either bring them back into the game through a sorted out conversation and follow the process, or it's going to work out in a dysfunctional way. So I don't know if you've had that problem at all, the importance of being coached in how to have a sorted out conversation. So how do you do it? I said, one, state the facts. What did they say they were going to do? What then happened? What are the gaps? And then there's a process to going through, how do we now resolve this? What is action? What's going to happen? In fact, you could use the GROW model. What was the goal? What was the reality that actually happened? What are some options to solve this? Who's going to do what by when? And now can we actually shake hands and get on with it? See if you can do that. Make sure you do, because in the absence of resolving the issue, having what some people call a crucial conversation, I call it the sorted out conversation, the chat, there'll be a blow up. And in fact, one of my other mates I was talking to on the phone today talked just about that. And the bottom line is, as I said to my daughter, you do need to have some team rules, a code of behaviour, which says we live above the line of responsibility here. We own our problem. We own the reality. We go about solving it versus living below the line of blame, complain, hide, pretend, deny, get angry. Good, great. So you need to train your people and be trained yourself. If you want to find out more about it, touch base with me. I've written blogs on it. We run courses on it. We build it into our management, and sales teams, and our culture, our high-performing culture programs, because if you don't get taught it, you can be certain there are all piles of unsaid there and all sorts of dysfunction, which is only interference to high-performing teams. Hope this helps. Take action, practice the sorted out conversation, get taught how to do it, build it into the culture, and watch what happens in terms of taking performance to a higher level. Leigh Farnell signing off, leighfarnell.com. Got some new things on the website. Have a look. See you soon. Bye.